Today we are at the Guatemala City Airport and we're heading to Flores, a 40-minute flight to visit the largest Mayan city, Tikal.
We're Hayden and Aaron, and we're on a mission to visit every country in the world. Today we're taking you to Tikal to watch the sunrise over the Guatemalan jungle.
So most people go from Antigua to Tikal on the bus, but that's a 10-hour bus ride, and I'm a little princess, so I opted for flights.
Okay, 45 minutes later, we are here in Flores. And now we have to get picked up by our hotel and drive who knows how long into the jungle. Okay, so we made it into our room. It is very basic, but that's all we need because we're out in the jungle. But what Aaron might not have known was there's no AC because the windows are just open with screens. We've got a mosquito net behind us and there's power times. So at some points, just there's no power at all. And that's how we're living for the next 2 nights. It's an adventure. Good morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and the power's out, which is weird because the fan's still working and the plugs are working, but the lights don't work. So we're just kind of getting dressed by flashlight, and we need to go find some coffee in order to survive this day. Okay, so we've made it into the lobby. Still there's no power, but we have coffee. So we've got like 20 minutes basically, and we're gonna sit here and have some coffee before we head out to trek through the jungle.
We are on our way. It's super clear today. Like you can see millions of stars, but on our way to go see the sunrise.
So we're just walking up to where we're gonna climb the staircase to get up to one of the pyramids to watch the sunrise. And it's just cool because like we're walking by the pyramids and they're just completely pitch black. And all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, that is a huge temple. And we're just like sneaking by in the darkness. So it's definitely a really unique way to experience this. Most people don't really get this, so it's already worthwhile.
About 40 minutes later, we were climbing the staircase to the top of Templo IV. We sat in silence when all of a sudden the jungle came to life. As dawn began to break, we caught our first glimpse of the temples of Tikal.
that was hands down the coolest way to experience this beautiful city. It was gorgeous. And just listening to the howlers and the spider monkeys and just all the birds, and as the forest woke up, we just like got to sit here quietly and listen, and it was so cool.
Yeah, it was almost like as soon as the first ray, like as soon as you could barely see the light, the jungle just woke up, and just the sounds that you could hear were incredible.
So cool. Now we're gonna go do a little bit more exploring. We are the only people here in the middle of this huge plaza of Tikal. Well, these people are in our group, but this is us. Look at it!
Monkeys in this tree behind me, but then they hopped down, ran across the platform, and then started climbing the temple. Like, how cool is that? Who gets to see stuff like that? That's awesome.
It's coming over here, yeah.
Oh no.
Right here, yeah.
We almost just got peed on by the spider monkeys. We almost walked into a stream of pee. And I'm scared to look up. Don't open your mouth.
Right. I didn't realize I was doing the Stairmaster today.
Whew. Okay, so we've climbed yet another pyramid. This one had really steep steps. But right behind us, this is where we watched the sunrise from this morning, which was really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. We didn't fully realize just how many buildings you can actually see from up here. So from our vantage point this morning, we should have been able to see 5, I think you said. Mm-hmm. And from here, we can see 6.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different viewpoint and vantage point of being up here in the tops of the trees, and it's definitely well worth the climb, even though today is leg day.
It's leg day. Those are some steep stairs. But fun fact, if you do want to come, they also have a sunset tour, and it's from this platform because the sun should set right about here. So that's where we sunrised with this view of these temples. It's beautiful.
Sure is.
Quite the experience. Screaming Baby is our favorite.
So they just handed us a mask and a whole thing of hand sanitizer. You have to wear these to get on the plane, so here we go. I never want to wear one of those masks again.
Okay.
Alright, I'm in a little better mood now that I've cooled off. I felt like I was gonna pass out on that plane. Jeez.
It was a very long flight for something that was only 40 minutes. It was just very hot. The seats were very small. Aaron didn't fit. We just didn't fit, and there's no airflow. So we're just walking. I can't see. Here, help us.
I'll shine off there.
Okay. For somebody who hates hiking, I sure end up doing a lot of it in my life. Stop showing me your butthole. So it's 10 o'clock now again. We came back, what?
I just ate a bug.